All right, these are your 4.7 notes. I need you to take these notes and then we'll do some practice together. So, we are just reviewing how to prove triangles are congruent. SSS means that if I have this side marked with that side, this side marked with that side, and the bottoms marked like that, I have a side, side, side. For a side angle side, I'm going to mark a side, I mark an angle, and I mark the other side. It cannot, the angle has to be in between the two sides on both triangles. For an angle side angle, I'm going to mark an angle, I'm going to mark a side, and I'm going to mark another angle. Do you see the opposite of the one above it? It was SAS, and this is ASA, because this time the side has to be between the two angles. For an angle side, I've got angle on both of them. I got another angle on both of them, and I've got a side on both of them. Hypotenuse leg, well, we know the hypotenuse is always across in the right angle, so this side is congruent to that side. The leg is this side, this leg could be congruent to that leg, and then we know that the right angles are the same because they're both 90. So when I look at this, I see an ASS, but we know we can't have those in math, so we call it an HL. You may only have an HL if you see that square box in the corner of an angle that tells me it's a right angle. So when it says reasons for congruent sides, if the words say the sides are congruent, we call that a given. Then we know they're congruent. The midpoint, if it says that B is the midpoint of AC, I know that A and C are the same thing. And the reflex property is when the side is congruent to itself. That means when they have a shared side, I'm a genius and I can mark it. All right, reasons for congruent angles, if the words say it. If we have vertical angles, we know those are congruent. Alternate interior angles. If I am told that the lines are parallel, then I know that my alternate interior angles are going to be congruent in my picture. And it could be either one of those. Corresponding angles. When I'm told that these guys are parallel, these corresponding angles, one in, one out, are also congruent, and we know that. And then the definition of an angle bisector, that's just saying if I have an angle and it says we have a bisector, then that side is equal to that side. So these are the things we just know because we're really smart and good at geometry. So corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. So this tells me that ABC, so I'm going to put an A, B, C, is congruent to D, E, F. I just looked at those words and it told me that. I'm going to go ahead and mark AB and DE, BC and EF, and AC and DF. All right, I have everything marked up into parts. So I have AB, well, it's marked up. AB is the same as the DE. Line BC, that one that goes right there, it's got 2 marks on it, is the same as EF. And I know that CA across the bottom right here is the same as that other one across the bottom, DF. We do the same things with our angles. Angle A's got 1 mark. Angle D has 1 mark. Angle B has 2 marks. Angle E has 2 marks. Angle C has the 3 marks. Angle F has the 3 marks. All right, flip it over to the back side. The first thing we're going to do on this page is go through and legally mark what we know we can mark, and then your answers are going to be one of these things right here. You will have 2 that are not congruent on here. All right? So legally, when I look at this first one, I know I can mark this middle section that they share because I'm a genius. So if I look at the green triangle, I have an angle, then I have my side marks, and then I have an angle again. So the green one is ASA, and the yellow one, I've got an angle, side, angle, ASA. Well, those are the same, so I know that those 2 triangles can be proven congruent by angle, side, angle. All right, I want you to go through and do all of these, mark them up, and then just write what they are. I'm going to help you out with the couple that are parallel, because parallel is Erky. So if you look at number 4, these corresponding angles right here will be congruent. And then if you look down at number 12, the angles that are, we would mark up that angle and that angle because they're alternate interiors. All right, go through, mark what you can because you're a genius, and write it in the box, turn it in. Thank you. Bye.